What's up, YouTube? It's your boy RushMoreRick, and today we are reacting to when cops attack their partners. No rambling, let's just get into it. Oh shit.
These were moments when police officers attacked their partner, starting with the police sergeant who beat up his police chief. This entire confrontation began on November 9th, 2023, when Bradley Beach police officers stopped a car for a possible DUI. Unexpectedly, their department chief, Leonard Guida, arrived at the traffic stop intoxicated.
Why do you got a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look at it, tell me what's on the back of it.
It washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
The department's chief pulled aside the sergeant in charge of the traffic stop due to an issue with a peeled-off jacket imprint. However, as the sergeant complied and resumed his DUI investigation, the chief decided he wasn't finished scolding the sergeant yet, leading to a very heated encounter.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me.
Yo.
Don't fucking touch me. You have a problem?
Fuck.
You grabbed me.
What?
Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him in. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him
Drunk again.
The officer's comments about the chief being drunk again revealed that this wasn't the first time the chief had pulled a ridiculous stunt like this. You might expect the chief to sulk and leave with his tail between his legs, but that assumption would be mistaken as he proceeded to do something even worse.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
I'm not
please,
in trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in trouble.
stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop,
You're gonna be in
Billy.
trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Bro, stop, bro, stop. You're in trouble.
Shut up.
No.
You're
Shut
in
up
trouble
is
'cause
crazy.
This is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said come over here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy,
it's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash
Billy,
to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
No, I'm suspended. I'm going home.
And you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to go in the headquarters. You're going to wait for me there.
Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more.
No, Billy. You have to make you
This nigga pissing me off.
You're suspended.
As the
Like, how many
sergeant
times
began
you
to
gonna tell
leave
me
the
I'm
scene,
suspended?
the police chief, clearly on a power trip, escalated his unruly behavior by intimidating other junior officers into giving false testimonies.
See what happened there?
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
Hello?
There's some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
We're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended.
Unfortunately for the chief, his powers failed him as he was placed on administrative leave pending investigations into his actions that day by the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office.
200 to 2,000. God.
The sergeant resumed work the following
You're
day.
making
In the next
$200K
case,
a year.
the aggressive police sergeant
What are you
nearly
tripping
choked his
about?
junior colleague to death on November 19th, 2021, while making an arrest on a resisting suspect. Sunrise Police Sergeant Christopher Pulleys did something completely unbelievable as the suspect continued to defy orders.
Watch your head getting into the car.
Miss, can you stop pulling the cuffs?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Pulling the cuffs. On my wrist, I
Once
can't
you get in the
move.
car, she'll let go.
So why she said it's pulling?
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car.
Get in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look
Nigga
at
said,
me.
look at me.
You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me?
Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You
Sir.
ever get disrespectful with
Sir.
my officers? I will remove your soul from your body.
Do it. Do what you gotta do.
No,
Yo,
just let it be.
see? Nah, you see, it's certain stuff that you don't do, bro. I don't give a fuck if you the sergeant. I don't give a fuck if you the chief. I don't give a fuck if you head of operations. I don't give a fuck if you in another jurisdiction that got so much more power than any other jurisdiction in the motherfucking world. You don't put your hands around a person's neck who's trying to calm you down because you're taking it there. Everybody got body cam and they can see that you taking it there. Fuck, you gonna lose your job.
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Even this officer's colleagues weren't exempted from his wrath, as a junior officer who tried to intervene to protect the suspect ended up being choked, threatened, and nearly pepper sprayed.
Nah,
However,
that's
the
not
officer
okay,
faced
bro.
serious consequences for his actions. He was charged with battery and assault on a law enforcement officer,
Exactly.
assault on a civilian, and
Exactly.
tampering with evidence by deleting texts threatening officers who witnessed the incident to remain silent. The officer
Like I don't know what it is, but it's like a lot of cops are just so power trippy. Like they come into the force with, and I can't speak on all cops because I don't even deal with cops on a daily basis. I don't at all, if any. But a lot of them come into these jobs with just so much power trip, so much ego when it does not have to be that. Just do your job. Do your job, patrol your neighborhoods, keep people safe, keep your coworkers safe, and go the fuck home. You make shit. I get that other people make things harder than what it has to be, but some cops make things harder than it has to be too by trying to match energy. You don't match energy. You stick to the script and you do your job.
officers in the next incident didn't attack a fellow colleague, but treated an army lieutenant who had just returned from serving his country in the most despicable manner.
I can't believe being treated like this. And I'm lay down, you're gonna get tased.
While returning from deployment, U.S. National Guard B. Lieutenant Karen Nazario was pulled over by Officer Daniel Crocker of the
I think
Windsor
I've seen
Police
some-
Department in
I've
Virginia
seen this,
for
like,
a
on
potential
Twitter or
license
something, like, a
plate
long time
violation.
ago.
Instead of stopping on the dark roads, Lieutenant Nazario drove to a gas station to pull over, a decision that angered the officers and led to a highly tense and ultimately disastrous encounter.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
He's not complying, Judge.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands! How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out! Open the door!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car!
Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car!
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now.
The lieutenant's hesitation to exit his car was understandable, considering the officer's aggressive demeanor and the fact that they had their weapons drawn and pointed at him.
Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, look, guess what? I'm a veteran too. I'm gonna obey.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car.
What's going on?
Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car!
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you
ask
should be.
what's going-
Get out.
You should be.
Get out.
on?
You should be afraid of
Get out
I
now.
have no.
this fat fucking potato ball head bitch with the glasses. He's not even a regular pedestrian. This he's levels above a regular. He's an army soldier. He's protecting the country, and he's expressing grief, saying that I'm afraid to get out the car. Both his hands, you're right in front of him. Both his hands are out the window. You're saying get out the car, and he said I'm honestly afraid, and you respond to that by saying you should be. I don't understand. Like, it's like today's police don't want to be respected. They want to be feared. You can't serve communities out of fear because a lot of people don't what's the word I'm searching for? They don't respond to fear well. Certain people, when they're in fearful situations, they're They feel like whether they gotta fight for their life or do something to protect their life, they're more likely than to just tweak than to comply, because they're not complying out of respect. They're not complying out of the right thing to do. You want them to comply out of fear, and a lot of people aren't going for that. I know personally, me, I don't know. I may comply out of fear because I ain't trying to get shot, especially over something as stupid as a routine traffic stop. If you violate traffic, it should never get to the point where guns is drawn. Like it's inappropriate, it's unnecessary.
Not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
for a traffic.
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for obstruction of justice.
The officers escalated the incident further when they aimed their firearms directly at the lieutenant's face and tried to forcibly enter his vehicle. It didn't end there. The situation escalated even further when the other cop, Officer Gutierrez, decided to physically engage with the lieutenant.
A fucking
Get out of the car
loser.
now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what? Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir, get out of the car now.
Back up, Daniel. Let me shake my mace. Let me jack off the mace. Daniel, back up. I don't want to spray you when I spray this man for not complying. Fucking idiot.
Hey,
Officer Gutierrez.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk.
Get out. Just get out of my car.
Can you please relax? I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me. I didn't do anything.
Now, I will say this. They did ask a lot of times for him to get out the car. Accountability should run the country. He deserves his share of the blame. They say get out the car, get out the car. I understand him not getting out because he's in fear of his life. 2 officers got guns drawn on him. He gets out the car too fast. One of them says, "Oh, he's out too fast. Shoot him." Then what? Then a man who's serving our country loses his life because 2 officers are being fucking nincompoops. But let's keep going.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Watch it.
Air Force is deployed. Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
That's up.
Sir, just get out the car.
That is
I'm
fucked
trying to
up.
breathe.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now! Get Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car!
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car!
The lieutenant was treated in a deplorable manner, but this was just the beginning of their mistreatment, as these unruly officers had more tricks up their sleeves.
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again! Get on the ground!
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going
on the ground! Get on the ground now!
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the ground.
This
Why
makes me
am I getting
sick.
treated like this?
You're
Why?
not cooperating. Get on the ground!
Really, come on, sir. Sir, look, just this is really, this is
Lay flat.
This is up. I can't believe being treated like this, and I'm
Lay down and you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back.
This is why I would never. I don't give a fuck if the government is watching this. They throw people in jail for not wanting to enlist, or if you enlisted and not going. I would never serve this country. I love America, but some of the people who are in America are fucking idiots. I would never serve this country. You're treating the people that serve the country like this.
All you have to do is listen.
Because if a war break out, fucking fat ass Officer Gutierrez ain't out there on the front line. His fat ass tucking tail and hiding behind that badge, just standing his fat ass on the couch eating chips.
Voice was shaky,
Fucking
and he
loser.
appeared to be in tears from the treatment he was enduring. The officers then proceeded to have a conversation with him, an action they
Now.
should have taken initially.
Now we're having
window for my
conversation
dog?
after he got mace in his face.
Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will. Why did this comply? The simple traffic stop.
Dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
All right, sir.
Hold on. You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you, this would have been over by now. Lieutenant, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and all you had to do was comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay?
The officers proceeded to search the lieutenant's truck, only to find it was squeaky clean. Realizing they had made a mistake, the officers immediately went into damage control mode.
All right, how's your eyes doing, Lieutenant?
Better.
We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance, so you're safe to drive, okay? Go do your deployment. Go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for.
My country. My country. I would have lost my shit. I would have lost. He just said you can, after you recover from the damage that I caused to you, you can go back and serve my country, not our country, because we're both Americans. We're both currently actively in the country. We're both currently actively serving the country, whether one person is in the army and then one person is in the police force. It's our country.
Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstructive of justice. I don't think we need to go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. But if you plan on making this a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're going to hear from you.
The officer's tactics failed as the lieutenant filed a lawsuit immediately after the incident. He was initially awarded $3,650 in damages, but subsequently filed an appeal in court. In the next case, both the sheriff and the sergeant threatened to arrest each other.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges against your ignorance.
Do it.
On June 24th, 2022, Sergeant James of the Hiawassee Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after observing.
Before we get to the next case or example, fuck Officer Gutierrez.
Driving recklessly in Hiawassee, Georgia.
We logged on. Come on.
Good evening. How are you doing? Doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing all right.
What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I'm sorry.
You were 70 plus.
Well, I'm sorry.
I didn't think I was that bad.
I checked you at 65.
I'm sorry.
You know
What's
what?
your hurry?
I gotta get my medication.
You gonna try to kill people over medication?
No, well, it helps with my anxiety.
If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here. Hang tight.
Then Sergeant James handed a traffic citation.
See, look. That's a respectable officer. You do a routine traffic stop, you address the issue, and then you be a kind, considerate human. What's the hurry? Not, oh, you going too fast, let me hop out, guns drawn on you. That's like so unnecessary.
To the driver, and that's when a Towns County sheriff walked up and began asking the driver his own questions. What happened next was quite amusing to watch.
All right, watch coming through town like that, man. Traffic's heavy, okay? All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question.
Yes.
Come on. Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero.
Listen, don't let
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges
do
against
it.
your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero, and there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, boy. You a boy.
Thank you.
You a fuck boy.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Count 302, status check.
Info.
You a fuck boy.
The Hiawassee Police and Sheriff's Departments have been at odds over jurisdiction recently. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is involved, along with the Towns County District Attorney's Office. However, it's not yet clear if those agencies have launched any formal investigation. The next case was fight for dominance, as officers from the tribal police clashed with jail officials over custody of a suspect.
Are you somebody with little...
On December 18th, 2023, officers from the Lighthouse Police Department, a tribal law enforcement unit.
Look. You know this country is fucked up when we got the people that's put in there to protect us, they fighting each other. These motherfuckers are actively, and this is just what's documented. These motherfuckers is actively fighting each other. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it at all.
Stormed the Okmulgee County Jail to serve an arrest warrant to a non-native man
gang has
arrested
got
a few
more
days
unity
earlier,
than these
but
niggas.
they
I
were
don't
met
understand.
with utmost resistance.
I'm not taking them. You guys are taking them.
I'm not taking it.
County Central, do not roll my pre-book into solid core door. Well, we can stay here all day. That's what we're going to do until you take him out of my building.
I'm not taking him.
Sir, I'm not taking him.
You're the one committing crime, not
No, I'm not, sir. I have not accepted him in my facility yet.
While tribal law enforcement officers are responsible for dealing with tribal members who break the law, the suspect they were attempting to apprehend in this instance posed a challenge as he was non-native, falling outside their jurisdiction. Instead, jurisdiction belonged to the sheriff's office. Nevertheless, the tribal officers persisted in pursuing their action.
He's not in my custody.
Open this.
What is happening here? What is going on?
As the tribal officers persisted in their attempt to gain entry, jail staff intervened, and the situation quickly escalated into a messy confrontation.
Are you somebody with little... You're gonna put your hands on him?
Don't put your
hands on the captain.
No, come on.
Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen. You're going to go with us, I promise.
See, you keep putting your
hands off of him. Don't you put your hands on me.
That's all my deal.
You put your hands on me first.
Jackson, that's a few else. Not liable.
Your ass is going too.
They're refusing to take him.
Yeah, we don't recognize if you already exist.
Okay, it's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option.
It is a director saying we're not.
The director of fleet?
Yeah.
The tribal officers eventually had to
I'm
back
confused.
down.
I'm confused about this one. The jail is refusing to take an inmate, and then the native officers are refusing to leave with him? I don't get it.
Leave the prison premises, but later, an arrest warrant was issued for the prison staff on charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer. The next case was all about ego, and the situation nearly spiraled out of control.
You're not gonna talk about chief like that, sir. That's not gonna happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are.
On January 30th, 2024, a
this is
Lexington
recent.
police officer spotted a vehicle exceeding the speed limit. He quickly initiated a traffic stop and pulled the driver over. However, as he approached the driver, he was surprised by who he was dealing with.
Hello.
Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sir, this podium, could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
where at?
Right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person, but we don't know about it. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The person caught speeding was Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amison, who was hurrying to a SWAT call. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department was unaware of the situation, prompting the officer to call his chief to inquire about it. Just 4 minutes later, the officer arrived at the standoff, accompanied by Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson. Chief Johnson was visibly upset about being kept in the dark regarding the situation and soon expressed his frustration.
Tell me what the fuck is going on.
Tom right here.
Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah.
I just feel like the higher chain of command you are in these police forces, like sergeant, chief, captains and shit, like I feel like you just a fucking asshole. And maybe you gotta be, because that's how you get the people under you to respect you, I guess. But sometimes that shit just like some people take it too far.
Where's command?
You don't gotta be a hard ass.
We realize that I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been down there at the PD all day. According to the call, it says Lexington was notified, they refused to respond because of our call. Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. I'm just telling you the call. I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me a damn thing about it.
With tensions already high due to the standoff, the Cleveland County deputies started to walk away, but the Lexington police officer wearing the body camera was not finished.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
If you want, you got my ass later.
Sir. I am too. You're not gonna talk about chief like that, sir. That's not gonna happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a
who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you
don't.
don't.
He just said, what the fuck's going on?
This is
like,
going to be good.
According to the call,
you need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay.
This is what I call white nigga problems. I don't think out of any of these videos was a black cop ever, like in these videos, and maybe this is just cherry picked, I don't know, but there was no examples of a black cop in these videos overdoing his job. Just ODing. Like, this is white nigga issues. This is wigga issues. I might title this video "When White Cops Attack Their Partners," just to, you know.
Need to back up.
I get it that you can back up.
These niggas is tripping, bro.
This right here ain't what we're not going to be disrespectful.
Okay.
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do, mother. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face, just like you told me.
Get your hands off me, man. Back up, John.
Hey, pull him back. No, he just in the sheriff's face. He said the same
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
You need to back off. This is all
Like, for what?
Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Come on. Let's run that.
Chief Johnson stepped in to pull his officer back, and Sheriff Amison told them to leave. The situation did not escalate further, but it appears that both agencies have some underlying issues. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was when cops attack their partners. I don't know what the fuck is in the water in this country, but shit, if the cops can't get it together, what chance do the civilians have? But make sure y'all like, comment, and sub, and tap in. I got a whole bunch of videos posted. Binge them on the channel, and I'm out. It's your boy RushMoreRick. Peace.